So in terms of growth, because I guess, people might say, okay, well, 14%, that's what the BAME community is in the UK, but the figures are projected that maybe by 2050, we're looking at 30%. So actually a lot of it is about growth, right? I'm guessing in terms of just thinking and being savvy about where the market's going to go and not just thinking about where it currently is in 2017, would you say?
Absolutely, and one of the other things, the characteristics of the BAME community is that they're younger, more urban, and they're keen to buy and use tech. That's in proportion to the average population. So you can see it's a really attractive community to want to target.
So did someone sit down and go, that's a really important part of the creative process around this? Okay.
Absolutely, yeah. So it was a very conscious decision that when we're looking about, because we did our speed casting to find the women in the ad, is to make sure that we had women from different backgrounds, women representing specific backgrounds. So we wanted a woman exercising in a hijab in a way that maybe you wouldn't normally see that. So we were very specific about the sorts of stories and the sort of backgrounds that we went out to look for. And it was a very, very conscious decision. I don't think with the current composition of the advertising industry, it's going to happen without us making a conscious decision to do it. It's not going to be the default setting. It has to be thought through.
For any of you ladies, do you think that there is a problem in terms of how we talk about and tackle diversity?
I, for one, I personally don't like saying the word diversity because I think it has become very loaded.
Yeah.
But I think the difference is, and exemplified by This Girl Can, is that something can be diverse and not be about diversity, if you know what I mean. And that's the key, and those are the nuances that I think are being missed by the people that are critical of diversity schemes or diversity as a word. Because wherever you go, in whatever industry you go into, that is the buzzword at the moment. There's no getting away from it. It's almost like it's a top-down approach. And I think it's because schemes are called diversity schemes, is that's why they have, it's become almost quite negative. But if people were just to think about things and say, do you know what, just show me London or show me the Midlands, in 2 minutes, most people wouldn't go out and just have a group of white people, middle-aged people, in grey suits. I hope. I don't know. It might be different in other parts of the country, but also that, we have to reflect diversity, which isn't just about race. Diversity is in all its forms.
Yeah. So I mean, the US actually has specialist agencies catering for African Americans, Asian people. So they've got it's a whole industry over there, and it's very much seen as targeting specifically these groups and tuning into black culture. And obviously I think that there are so many, that there's, what's it, BET? Yeah. So there are lots of kind of minority channels as well. So I mean they take quite a different way of doing it over there, because there isn't really what you would call a BAME advertising industry over here as such. You might get divisions in some agencies, but mainly there's been a sort of shying away from that over here. So, and in the US, usually what they do, we follow. So who knows what might happen?
Yeah.